So this is going to be one of the quickies that I do. I have to do these every now and then because either I didn't hit record or my camera messed up or something happened. But I did not get this beer on tape, and it deserves to be on tape. So I'm going to do a big quickie about this one. So this is Beginner's Mind from Treehouse. I cracked this going, okay, Treehouse, Hazie, let's see what you got. Coming off, I'm not going to name the beer, but I just came off another Treehouse Hazie that was epically fantastic. So the last couple of Treehouses I had really didn't blow me away. You know, over the past month or so, some carbonic acid things, a little bit of kind of that missing core to it, a little bit of uninspiring stuff. And I had that other Hazie a couple days ago, and Steven sent me a couple different Treehouse beers, and I had that one, and I was like, this is really good stuff. Not only was that one fantastic, it was also very much not like Treehouse for me. So I was kind of pumped going into this one, and it over-delivered. So, you know, this beer actually talks about, on the back here, talks about Beginner's Mind. And it says here, Beginner's Mind is a Treehouse double IPA, brewed with careful selection of American Australian hops. It says, carving out a distinctive place in our lineup. And they talk about the beer, but they also kind of continue on and say, Beginner's Mind is a mindset we subscribe to that requires humility, engaging familiar problems with openness, eagerness, and a lack of preconceptions as if we were complete beginners. And the part of the video that I didn't record, as I kind of echoed that as my kind of mantra when it comes to beer reviews. You know, try to strip all the preconceived notions you possibly can of a beer out, because it's not fair to do that. In both directions. Sometimes, you know, you expect the beer to be garbage and it's good, and you expect the beer to be great and it's not, and it just affects the way your mind kind of perceives things. So that's a very kind of close to me kind of thing, a mantra that I do when it comes to beer reviews, and I think most beer reviewers kind of abide by that. So I was kind of impressed by that, and it kind of made me want to sit back and just drink this beer and not really think about it as a Treehouse beer and just think about it as beer. And I don't think that's affected my pleasure or disgust level on this beer in any form or fashion, but man, is this beer fucking good. It is really good, and it's really good in a very Treehousey way. And by that I mean the other beer that I had from them that I thought was fantastic had very non-Treehousey elements to it, but this is very much at its core Treehouse. It brings that kind of rich bubblegummy characteristic that everybody gets off their beers. I don't get a ton of that off of their core lineup like other people do, but some of their other stuff, Curiosity series, some of their bigger beers I do, so it has that big bubblegum factor going for it. But it really is all the mango Arbol. It's a combination of this beautiful mango, I mean, absolutely fantastic, bursting levels of mango, in combination with a very vibrant kind of stone fruitiness, with a soft kind of pineapple grape fruitiness to it, with this epically beautiful mouthfeel, and just a great beer all around. And you know, when I talk about the Mount Rushmore status, and when I talked about that in the video that didn't record, I put this staunchly on Mount Rushmore. It was nice to see me put them back on there with such fervor. Because, you know, I haven't really put them up there all that much. You know, that other one I had, that was on there. Now this one's on there. You got Two Faces and a Mountain on there. And not that you want to make beer a competition, but it was like, you know, when it came to New England style hazy game, Fox Farm is kind of the king shit of fuck mountain right now. And like I said, it's not a competition. Good beer across the board is good for all of us. But it's been a while since I've drank one of their beers and just been like, yeah, this is straight up Mount Rushmore level stuff for me. King shit of fuck mountain level stuff for me. And to do it 2 beers in a row, it just makes sense. In a world that's so crazy and so weird with COVID and how everything is and crazy and everything doesn't make sense, to have a beer make this much sense and be this pleasurable, but be a unique individual experience, because it is not like any other Treehouse beer I've had, but very much Treehouse in DNA, is a very cool thing. So, I mean, absolutely fantastic beer. Again, mango, out of this world. Stone fruit, very cool. Soft little pineapple citrus vibes. Mouthfeel's epically fantastic. I didn't even talk about the weedy green portion of the show. That's not overtly gigantic. It's big enough to be pleasurable, at the same time very much welcome to balance off all that sweetness on the other end of things. Great beer. So, yes, thank you very much, Steven. This came from Steven, by the way. Thanks for sending it off. Sorry I butchered it with the old camera screw-up thing, but it is what it is. So it goes out tonight. You guys will see this about a couple hours after I record it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little quickie. Not so quickie. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Treehouse right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.